We've been seeing signs for miles and miles ever since we left Las Cruces for the thing. And we're here somewhere in Arizona, middle of
Take the ramp ahead.
At the
Now join the highway and then join the highway.
little tourist trap, looks like. We're gonna go see what the thing is.
You're gonna land.
I've been here a long time ago. It's been probably 15 years since I've been here. And I don't even remember what the thing was. I do remember it was pretty dumb. That's what I remember.
But there's a DQ.
Dinosaur.
But there's a Dairy Queen here.
Yeah.
I could go for a lime freeze or something like that. So
Now
it's
turn
like a
left
little
to join the interstate
gift
highways.
shop and whatnot. So we're gonna just check this place out.
RVs and buses go to the right. Boom, Daddy.
Park right here next to some of these other RVs. All right, we are here in, I don't even know where we are.
Are we in Wilcox?
Wilcox, Arizona? Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe, I think so.
We're in the middle of nowhere.
We'll let you know this, find out this city.
But let's go check out the thing, see what this is all about.
1, 2, 3, 1.
Looks like the thing is closed. That's a bummer. Now we don't know, we're not gonna be able to find out what the thing is. Dang. Apparently it's closed.
What is?
The thing. We're never gonna find out what the thing is.
Oh, that stinks.
It's like they're renovating it or something.
I'm guessing so.
What happened?
Well, that's just rude.
Maybe next time.
All that hype on the signs.
I know, and you can't even go.
We should say
All right. Ice cream?
Ice cream it is.
What do you think?
What do you got there?
chocolate.
Chocolate dipped, like hard dipped chocolate ice cream.
Yummy?
What do you got there? A dilly bar?
A dilly bar is a non-dairy ice cream bar. It's butterscotch flavor. It's really, really good. So us non-dairy people actually get to enjoy it.
Okay, well,
The thing was a bust.
that was a bust. The thing.
Not temporary.
Apparently it's closed for renovation for then another 5 or 6 days. When we come back through here in March, we'll stop. We'll check out the thing. But we got ice cream. They have a Dairy Queen here at this museum slash gas station slash trinket store, I guess you call it, souvenir shop.
Yep.
So I got my lime freeze. I love these things. If you get Dairy Queen lime freeze, it's basically a lime slush with vanilla ice cream all mixed together. Deliciousness. All right, we're gonna get back on the road because we still got a long ways to go. We're gonna try and make it to Quartzsite, Arizona tonight before it gets dark. Let's see if we can do it. There's us parked amongst all the rigs.
I don't know what happened there, but
All the RVs are gone and big rigs are in the place. And then there's us. We hit Phoenix traffic the very wrong time. It is about 5 o'clock right now, going through Phoenix. Man, traffic is really backed up. kind of gonna change our plans a little bit. We were gonna try and get to Quartzsite and do some boondocking on some BLM land, but it's still another,
Several hours.
I don't know, it's over 100 miles away, and it's already 5 o'clock. By the time we got there, it was gonna be like 6:30. Plus, we still would have had to stop a little bit before that and get diesel, because that's the last stop before we go into California. And it would be after dark, and I'm not going to do that because I don't know what the terrain is like. It's, you know, BLM land is just open desert kind of land, and I have no idea what it's like, so I'm not going to try and trek through that after dark. So we are going to stop off at a Cracker Barrel in Goodyear, Arizona, which is just outside of Phoenix. So we got about another 14 miles to go here, get through this traffic. Hopefully they have big enough spots for us. We've never been to this particular Cracker Barrel, but we're gonna go check it out and see, and hopefully stay there and maybe either get some dinner tonight or breakfast in the morning, because, you know, if you're gonna stay at a Cracker Barrel, you should at least go in there and buy some food or something, because I absolutely hate driving this rig after dark, and I certainly I would be so stressed if I had to drive through the desert trying to find a spot in the dark. It's just not going to happen. So let's get through this traffic and get parked at Cracker Barrel for the night. Good morning. We are in the Cracker Barrel parking lot here. This is a very tight parking lot. It's not a typical Cracker Barrel that has a nice big parking lot where you can kind of find its own, you know, an area in the back. There's a Lowe's here and a bunch of shops, so it's a big, huge parking lot, community parking lot, kind of strip mall-y kind of a thing, not Cracker Barrel's own parking lot. So we were able to park here. But maneuvering the parking lot was tough yesterday, and apparently I wasn't paying attention, and I guess I hit a curb or something, and we just found this not good. It just really tweaked that stabilizing jack. Now luckily this is a middle jack. It's not a key component of the leveling system, so I can still level because it uses the front and the rear jacks for leveling. The middle jacks are just used for stabilizing after it's level. So they're electric. I can just unplug them, so this one won't be activated after the leveling. I don't know how I'm gonna fix this. I got to figure out how to get it fixed. It like really bent it a lot. So I don't know if something I can do myself where you can get it bent back. Probably have to call in the professionals for this. I don't think it's any lower than it was. Oh boy, well, I mean, I know stuff like this happens. It always sucks when it does. So we're gonna have to get this figured out sooner than later.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side, our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon.
We just left our Cracker Barrel boondocking in Buckeye. It was great to boondock in Cracker Barrel. It is very, very, very small though. So for any big rigs like us, unless you're like a small Class A or, you know, Class C, it's perfect for you. But it's a parking lot they share with the strip mall, but they still allow you to park overnight in the Cracker Barrel, which is nice. But it was a nice Cracker Barrel, had a good dinner, and had a great sleep. It was super quiet. For something so close to the main road with a lot of shops and stuff, we were really able to have a good night's sleep. Everyone slept through the night. We were able to get up, and now we hit the TA. We've got our coffee, and we've got our goodies, and now we're ready to hit the road.
Yeah, a little upset about myself for that stabilizer, but you know, I mean, the parking lot was very, very tight. We were very, very long. I guess it was bound to happen. I mean, I guess I cut it at when, I don't even know exactly when it happened. One of the curbs I ran over, I guess. It was a free place to stay for the night. We enjoyed our dinner last night at Cracker Barrel, but whew, stressful. Colorado River. We are crossing into California right now. We made it, California.
It's back in the great state of California. Oh my goodness. Right now we're heading into Needles. We are 188 miles from our actual campground. We should be getting there around 1 o'clock, depending on how many more stops we have to take for potty breaks. Hopefully not too many, and then let the games begin.
Back in California, I guess, like the old saying or the song, whatever, California, here we come, right back where we started from. We're back, but it's temporary. We are not staying here. We are out of California and to never return to live in California, that's for sure. But nice to visit.
Yes. Tells you to turn left. Where lane should you be in?
Hey now, listen, okay? It's just, you know, you just assume that the exit's going to be on the right because that's 99% of the time that's where it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at the arrow.
Take exit
You see the
93
arrow?
on the left to California
And
60.
the rig we have does not just float over the lanes like that.
I got us over though. I got us over. Yeah, if you didn't say anything.
If I didn't say anything, you would have been like, oh, sugar honey iced tea.
Yeah, I would have been trying to. And then a few cuss words probably would have come out of my mouth or something. I don't know.
You know it.
But we're good. We're good.
We're good. Off to Riverside. Even though technically we're going to see Bernardino later on today. We gotta go get into our 1,000 Trails in Menifee. We're almost there. We almost made it from Florida to California.
One coast to the other in 7 days. It's
With
a lot of driving.
That's a lot of driving. And 2 kids.
We drove over, where are we at?
Continue on
2,300
California
miles
60.
We've driven.
A big monster rig. And hey, and only one mishap. That's it. One bent stabilizer. That's it. In 2,300 miles. That's awesome.
And that was just yesterday.
Nah, it was just yesterday, yeah. So, I mean, really, in the grand scheme of things, that's pretty awesome. So, good driving, Westfall. Yay, you.
Yay, me.
Yes. Now you can turn to the right when we get off in 17 miles.
Oh, okay.
Now you can stay to the right.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Well, hitting the rain and the traffic all at the same time.
Hey, you wanted a car wash.
I did want a truck wash,
Yeah.
but I don't know if this is...
I think this counts.
Does this count
I
as
think
getting
it
the
does.
truck washed?
I think so.
Because usually it gets dirtier when it rains.
You think so?
I mean, it might wash some of the...
You can go throw some Dawn dish soap on there. And, yeah, it's raining on your door, buddy.
California traffic. Here we go.
Back
The
in the
culprit. A hay truck fell over.
Hay truck fell over.
Oh my
and
goodness.
Spilled all of its goods. Oh, poor highway patrol. That sucks. Oh my gosh. So all this traffic, 3 lanes of traffic went into one.
Almost
because a hay truck fell over.
Almost an hour delay because of a hay truck. Wow.
So right now we're dealing with the fact that our GPS is not giving us what we need to give us to our proper place. So now we are depending on Google Maps.
After 1 mile, turn left.
Well, for the first time, the Garmin GPS Map 895 failed us. They wanted us to turn on a road that doesn't exist.
Okay, bunny.
So we loaded up RV Life GPS. That's our only option.
Alright, we did it. We made it to the wilderness lake, the Menifee. That was a very crazy detour that we had to take. Unfortunately, our GPS was not being very cooperative, but Google Maps got us back. And there was no construction, thank goodness, so we were able to just jump out. But Glenn did it. Yay, Glenn. Now back on Menifee tile right now. Come on back. Well, folks, after 7 days on the road, 5 questionable gas station burritos, 3 Are We Lost moments, 1 emotional support coffee spill, and a dramatic curb smack that left our stabilizer jack doing the Leaning Tower of Pisa. We made it! California, baby! We landed at Thousand Trails Wilderness Lakes in Menifee, where we'll be staying for the next 3 weeks, or until we accidentally break something else and have to extend our stay. Huge thanks for riding shotgun on this wild ride from Florida to the Golden State. If you enjoyed the chaos, cried laughing when we hit that curb, or just stuck around out of morbid curiosity, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss whatever madness happens next. Trust us, it's coming.